Dragon Slayers. Today's video is about Dr. Mindy Pelz hormone feasting recipes. Seed crusted cauliflower steaks with arugula chimichurri dressed beans and sweet potato fries. This one's also a vegan recipe. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. So this one makes 4 servings. There's 1 slice of cauliflower and half a cup of beans and half a cup of fries per serving. For your ingredients, you're going to have the chimichurri and beans, which will include 2 garlic cloves smashed, 1 small shallot peeled and roughly chopped, a half teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, 3 cups of arugula, 1 cup of parsley, 1/2 cup of olive oil, 1/3 cup of red wine vinegar, sea salt, freshly ground black pepper, and 1 14.5-ounce can of chickpeas. So for your fries, it's going to be 1 pound of sweet potatoes peeled and cut into relatively uniform 1/4 inch thick matchsticks. You've got 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of paprika, a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, freshly ground black pepper. For your cauliflower, you're going to have 1/3 cup of nutritional yeast, 1/4 cup of hemp seeds, 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, 1/4 cup of ground flaxseeds, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 2 teaspoons of sea salt. Use only 1 teaspoon if any of the other seeds are pre-salted. 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Reserved the can of chickpea liquid, 1 large head of cauliflower or 2 medium. Remove the leaves from the cauliflower. You want to trim the stems off and cut into 4 steaks about 1.5 inches thick, and then 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. For your instructions, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Line 2 rimmed baking sheets with parchment paper. First, prepare the chimichurri beans. Combine the first 5 ingredients in a food processor and pulse until the garlic and shallots are minced and the greens are finely chopped. Add in the olive oil and vinegar, pulsing a few more times until the sauce starts to come together. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Combine the chickpeas and chimichurri sauce in a large bowl and toss until the beans are fully saturated. Then set aside the flavors so that those flavors can meld together while you finish the rest of the meal. The beans can stay at room temperature or go in the refrigerator if you prefer them chilled. Now it's time to prepare your fries. Combine the sweet potatoes with oil and the syrup in a bowl and toss together until the potatoes are fully saturated. Combine the cornstarch, salt, paprika, cayenne, and black pepper in a small bowl. Sprinkle the cornstarch mixture on top of the potatoes. Toss again to distribute evenly. Rub the cornstarch onto the fries if you see any noticeable streaks of white. Spread the fries over a large layer on one of the prepared baking sheets and place in the oven. Bake for 10 to 15 minutes, then use a spatula to flip the fries over and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes. Then use a spatula. After they've been flipped, you're going to keep baking them until the fries get golden and crispy along the edges. While the fries bake, prepare your cauliflower. Combine the first 9 ingredients in a clean food processor and pulse until the seeds form a thick, sandy texture. Transfer the mixture to a small baking sheet or pie plate and spread out in an even layer. Place the reserved chickpea liquid that you had in a large shallow bowl or pie plate and create a small assembly line on your counter. First the bowl with the liquid in it, then the seed mixture, and then the second parchment lined baking sheet. Now dredge the cauliflower. Gently take a cauliflower steak and lay it in that liquid. Turn it over in the liquid, making sure all the sides are evenly saturated. Transfer the steak to the seed mixture, turning and lightly pressing with your hands to get all the sides covered. Then place it on the baking sheet. Repeat this process until all the steaks are done. Gently brush oil over the steaks and place them in the oven. Cook for 15 minutes and then use a spatula to flip them over and cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Or until the cauliflower is tender and the crust is becoming golden brown. If the fries have lost most of their heat, feel free to pop them in the oven and warm them up during the last couple of minutes of the cauliflower cook time. Serve the cauliflower steaks with a scoop of the chimichurri chickpeas on top and a helping of the sweet potato fries. Your nutritional information per serving is going to be 40 grams of total fat, 64 grams of net carbohydrates, and 24 grams of protein. Well, that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.